The response to Raees has been outstanding, and I would know because I've been standing outside a lot of those theatres actually over the last couple of days, and so much love. Shah Rukh, you're the only one Mumbaikars get up early for. That much I can tell you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Beverly, and thank you for going out and finding out from people how they're liking. They're liking it now?
They're liking it. They're loving it. Yeah. And of course, everybody wants to do the whole dialogues just like you. So I think it's all rubbing off. And Shah Rukh, it's just not fair that there's so much of style and swagger in one person. It really is not, because it's girls, it's boys, everybody wants to dress like you, everybody wants to be like you. It's just not fair. I'm sorry.
And you know it. You know me personally for years now.
Yeah.
So I'm not like that in real life. But
Oh,
don't
please.
tell anyone.
Oh, please.
Tell anyone. I'm not so stylish and cool.
You just look like it doesn't require any effort at all.
The other day I was sitting with my writers of film fair, I think Tanmay, and I think some girl called him up and said, who are you sitting with? She says, I can't talk to you now, I'm sitting with Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
He said, well, Shah Rukh is so uncool, why are you sitting with him? So people think so imagine.
Who are these people?
I don't know. I'm trying to find her out and wear my pathani, put my coal and go next to her.
I know, and convert her, I think.
Her,
yeah. And you know, Shah Rukh, I'm almost afraid to ask you about figures for a number of reasons, especially considering the previous interview and what you said about it.
No.
But do figures matter to you at all? I mean, obviously, we've been hearing about the great figures that this film has been getting, but do they even really matter to you?
I'll logically tell you, and I've said this for years, and I don't understand how people don't understand the simple logic. If lots of people like the film, the figures will follow. So like if I start looking at 50 crores, 100 crores, 150 crores, I have to look at the number of people going in. So at this point in time, when I even talk about business, I'll just call up people and say, how's the capacity doing in theatres? So if you know lots of people are coming in, they're buying a ticket, and my ticket is for money, and the figures will come through. Yes, we've had like a lesser release than perhaps we would have had, and they will catch up. You know, also the other logic I'll tell you, we would have caught it up in 3 days, we'll do it in 5 days.
Okay.
But we will catch up. If people like a film, they just come, and that's my experience of 25 years.
Yeah.
So please understand that.
Okay.
Figures don't matter, people matter.
Stop asking this question, basically, to me.
Let me tell you, crores of people have come to watch the film, so the figures will follow.
The figures will follow. And you know, you're not really paying so much attention to your own figures, but do you pay attention to other people's figures?
Like I told you,
I had to ask.
the only figure is, I think you are very hot.
Oh, thanks. We shall figure that out. That's very sweet. I'm blushing and all of that now. But
Well,
you know,
can talk about my swag and all I can't.
I know.
It's equality. It's equality. It's equality.
And I certainly don't have swag, but thank you for saying that. And you know, I know that, you know, a lot of people have been making the comparisons between the various Khans and the various figures, but there is one Khan who's here, who I think I once told you this before. He's the only one I think I prefer above you, and that's Abram. And why have you not brought him to see us?
He's here. What happens is, he's very conscientious, unlike me. So when people are talking, he starts going, shh.
Oh,
So what would happen is he'd tell you also then. So he thinks when Papa is shooting, everybody should be quiet, including you, he might think so. But you can meet him. He's here. He'll come and hang out here with us. I've been spending the whole day with him. Yesterday, the whole office gave me off.
Yeah.
The whole marketing. So thank you, everyone. They said, no, just relax and chill. So I chilled with him.
Yeah.
And I watched La La Land, and I spoke to my kids, and he just wants to hang with me right now. So
I can
But
understand
I'll take him to a theater in a few days.
In a few days, okay.
In a few days, because right now there's mad frenzy.
Yeah.
I don't want him taken away and I lose him in the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't want to do one Mela kind of film with my son.
Yeah.
But I'll take him in a few days. I'll take him to a theater when there's a little more calm, when the families start coming into the theaters, which should be tomorrow, day after, and all that. Yeah.
You better be telling us about that, because we'll want to be part of that movie.
We'll all go together. We'll take a van and go.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because no more trains.
I'm first. No more trains. Yes, absolutely. And talking about that, it's been a tough week for you. I mean, I was on that train with you. How are you feeling about everything as of the moment? It's been a bit of a tough week for you, right?
It always is, but you know, there are things that happen which are untoward, which you don't understand, you don't look forward to, but it's part and parcel of, things will happen which you don't understand in life, but you have to take them in a stride, and I think everybody's been really kind about it, especially the families involved, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. And before I go to see the movie, the Brahma, I have to go and see them, and I'll do that inshallah. But it's been tough otherwise also, you know, movies releasing, when 2 movies release anyway, it's tough. We are, I don't do anything myself, but people are running around getting theaters, which one to release, the best bookings. You know, when you come solo, then everything is kind of open. So all that has been done, and done very well for us. So Yeah, another day or two. I'm shooting also now tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I quickly have to.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, 2 more days. I'm looking forward to. After 2 days, there'll be 5 days holiday. So which I'm really going to go and watch Raees in the theaters. I want to dance to Leila Me Leila.
I think that's a very good idea. Blow off some steam.
Oh, I saw some people, they're standing in front of the screen and dancing, not only in the aisles. So yeah, I want to do that. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah, I think that would be a very good idea. I think you deserve the break. And Shah Rukh, at a personal level also, I'd like to just say how gracious you were in the way you handled everything that day. Just on a personal level, I would like to say that. And of course, you know, we're hearing also about the fact that Raees will soon be releasing in Pakistan. How excited are you about, considering, you know, there was a 4-month gap really over there?
I'm genuinely not informed about it, and I can tell you in a bit once I get to know from the office. And yeah, some places, I know some of the places where the film is pushed ahead, like I think maybe Egypt or Germany, I don't know. But I don't know about the release anywhere else right now.
Okay.
I think at this point we're just kind of, wherever it released, we're just looking at it, and overseas has been fantastic. I got some messages. It's been really nice, which normally is the case with my films. This being a little more, how do I say, rowdy and angry. I thought maybe this would, you know, people normally like me in gentler, softer roles. I read some journalist speak from the top of her head and say, no, he's a class hero. He's not a mass hero. So, of course, that's not true. I'm just a hero.
You're just a hero.
I'm just a hero.
Let's just keep it simple.
Down to earth, simple, big time hero.
Big time hero. Well, we have to agree with that, Shah Rukh. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for spending so much time with us also this week.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. All the very best. God bless.